Hey, there we go. So now we've got monorail over... Oh, it's like overlapping the flipping train line. Ah! What? Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in New Tealand. We have mods coming out of our ears. Yes, we mod everything. And today is going to be one of those episodes where I've gone through the comments and I picked out all the fantastic fixes and suggestions from you lovely people, and we're going to be implementing them into our area. Plus, I want to start building over here. I would like to build a sleek looking IT centre using, I should say, some cool looking buildings. So we'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, in this area that we've been fixing up over here, we've got no names suggested for this yet, as that episode has not gone out in my alternative timeline. But there are some fixes that we could put into place. So first of all, over here with the train line that's going through, I've neglected to add any stops here. So we're going to do that. So if we just grab that line and click there. Nope, that's going to add a new one. I'm on the train one, aren't I? Train line. Drag line to add stop. Click. There we go. And go in the other way as well. Excellent. So people can actually start using our elevated train line, and that's going to be good. And then also I extended this bus stop, this bus line all the way around over here. I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, because it starts here, this green one. It goes along here, round there, takes in this area, and then it's sort of headed out over here. Now, too much. So we're going to trim this one back and take out any stops along this main road over here. There we go. So that is going to stick to this area. Now, we've got two choices because, of course, we do have our bus hub down here. We could add another bus route to take in this area here, and I think that would be probably the best idea. People can walk from this side, they can get over here, but yeah, let's do that. So we're going to start, yeah, let's start there. And then what I'm thinking is we're not going to run it down this main road because I've got another option for that. But we can come in here and we're going to sort of pop a circuitous route around here. Yeah, if we go like this and we'll go sort of every other block or so down the middle here. It's so small, this area, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to take those back. Let's not do that. I'm going to come up here. We're going to go up here first along this section. Then we're going to come down here and put a couple of stops in there. So that's sort of going to cover this area, that bit up there. And then it's going to come back and we're going to have a stop here to cover that area. Yeah, and then we're going to bring that back. But then what I'm also going to do is this one here. I'm just going to add a stop there. So it's going to go round, go up there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So a little loop that way. Then I'm also going to loop it round the other way. So we'll change this by name. Where's it going to be? All the way down the end? No, 42, 43. There we go. So let's just go for a green. A green for that one. Yep. And then we'll do a loop going in the other direction. I always find it difficult doing the loops in the other direction because it never sort of works out the way you think it's going to go. So it's going to be up here. So it's going to be there. I think that's it. I think that one worked out okay. We'll do that one. At the minute, this is called Oak and Orchard. So I think I will name those accordingly. So we're going to have Oak to Orchard. Oh, which one's this one? Is this going counterclockwise? Yep, and this one's going to be clockwise. And I didn't press enter on this one, so counterclockwise. There we go. Excellent. And then also what might be a good idea, even though we do have a train that runs all the way along here from this hub to this hub, just add in a simple bus route backwards and forwards. We're going to go from there. So that if people want to take the bus, they can take the bus. So we'll go from one end to the other end and back again. I'm hoping that sort of goes down the highway. Where's it going? So it's cutting through here, going up there, coming round, then going back on the highway. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind about that. So that is going to be Oak to... Have we not named this transit hub over here? Ferry and bus exchange. So that's going to be the NPA. No problem at all. Ferry and bus exchange. There we go. So let us colour and name that one. So what would you call that? The Oak to NPA. I know what the word is on the tip of my tongue. Like speed route, fast route, quick route, direct route. Direct. I'm going to call it direct. It's not the word I'm thinking of, but that's what it's going to be. So Oak to NPA direct. So we've got options for there. We'll just make that purple. And then also another transit option that somebody thought would be great. And I think this is a good idea. And I think we may sort of do something clever with this when we come over to this area. But when you come out of here, so you've jumped off the train, you've bought your car, you've parked in these lovely covered parking stops, or you've got off the bus, or you've jumped off the taxi, or you've flown in by pigeon. And then you're coming down here and you want to go shopping. You've got to walk all the way down here, which is okay. It's nice to walk all the way down here. But somebody said, why don't you run a monorail down here, just from one end to the other, just to take people from this transit hub, drop them off at the shopping, and then you could have a stopover at the other end. We could even come off road and sort of end up with a little stop in there. And I thought that was great. Oh my goodness me, the buses are overloaded. This is our new route, isn't it? Hang on a second. That's one thing I didn't check, because how many buses? We're going to go from one to the other. Let's put 5 on that one. Oh man, I wish we could have a sort by... if it is Oak. These were the 2 we did, wasn't it? Like I said, I wish it could have sort by time created. So that's got 6. That's got 6. Okay, we'll leave that with 6 and 6. Yeah, so I thought that could be good. Let's just have a quick look at our monorail and see how it would look. So we've got the monorail with bicycle. And if we upgrade this one, we've actually got the trees. Tree lined either side anyway. So I don't think that's going to break anything. And I just think that would look pretty good. So if we brought that along here... yeah, if I anarchy that in, we're going to lose some stuff. Let's turn off... road collision. Hopefully not going to get any nasties appearing. Let's put it back on again for that one. Just don't want to break anything on the way. That one underneath. Oh, mama. We're going to have to do something about that. Or, unless we bring it off here. And this is where we put the other stop. We sort of run it alongside. Okay, I'm going to take that road back. And we're going to change this one back to what it was. Yeah, and then we're going to see if we can make this work. So I want the monorail track. Ooh. Let's see. So that came off sort of here. I mean, it could go over the top of the rocks. There's absolutely no problem. Why a monorail track wouldn't just do something like that? I hope I'm not going to lose any rocks. No, the rocks are fine. We'll come back to making that work. Oh, water save, quick sip tea. I might have to just lower that rock. We'll be back in the game. We're back in the game. So if it goes there, then that's okay, isn't it? And then this rock here, we just edgy squidge that down a little bit. And I think, actually, looking at the height of this monorail, if we grab our Move It mod, double click on nodes, go like this, and just grab those nodes there and do Control H, the same height as that node. I just want to see if any of them move. Let's zoom out a bit so I can see. Yeah, this one dropped down. Not what I was expecting. I think this is okay. So if we just pop these rocks down, just so they're not sticking up through there, I think that's okay. And then, I mean, we could just literally have the stop on the end here. So if we've got the one with roads, that's without road. So that would need a piece of road to go against, which could sort of go there if we extended the road. And then our path maybe could come through here instead. Let's just change this up a bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and that. We're going to grab... No, we're going to grab this one. Yep, that one hasn't been changed. Okay, fair enough. We'll extend that out to there. Nothing's been destroyed. Excellent. We're going to shiftify that rock a teeny touch. that one goes in there. It's not quite lined up with that, but we could do something about that, couldn't we? I think our path could still get through here. This is good. I don't mind the rock sort of overlapping the end there, but we'll change that. And then let's just see if we can line this up. Let's grab that from there to there. Yeah, okay. So let's put on toggle snapping and find our nodes. So if we do it this way, nodes, is that going to automatically snap for me if I just go up? Sort of looks like it. Oh, actually, that's okay, isn't it? Look, it swings around the corner. Yeah, this isn't quite right here, is it? Yeah, let's do it like that. Get this one. That's okay. And that lines up perfectly there. Nice, 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 nice. And then we'll grab this, and instead of it being there, it's going to be here. So let's lift that up. Let's have it the same height. I'm going to go to there and then down to here. This is going to be something to fix in, isn't it? In it! Road length grid. Let's turn those off. Road guidelines. Let's get it as close as we can to that train. And then somehow that's got to come down to ground level here. I mean, that is just... woo! That is a stop and a half, isn't it? And then this, if we did it this way, could that go in there instead? Instead of this one? Oh, wrong button. No, wrong button again. Over the top. So that's still going to connect there. That goes over the top. This bit just doesn't work at all. Yeah, because before it had more length, didn't it, to be able to come in. I tell you what we're going to do. Let's delete that. Let's take that over the top. Hey, there we go. So now we've got monorail over... oh, it's like overlapping the flipping train line. Ah! What? I thought there was enough room. What do we move? What do we move? Maybe we just move this all out a tiny bit. Oh, man. Let's give this a go. I want to sort of grab everything from there to there, but not the train station. Yeah, then I'm going to have to redo that monorail line, aren't I? Let's do one more. I think we've solved it. Let me just get this monorail lined up. Yay! That is looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. Let's just lower a rock. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I think that looks okay. So that just gives another option for people to travel. I'm pretty sure that will still connect up there. Yeah, it looks like it does. Are we going to see anybody that goes down there? Yeah, they're sort of going to walk through there a bit. I may come back and adjust that. We'll see. Let's just grab this one and click on that to solve that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. So anyway, that's going to come down here. And then that's going to connect over here. So we're going to need a little bit of space here. Now, I don't particularly want to sort of destroy the look we've got with these style buildings here. If we saw in the last episode, we've got Oriental Market, Noodle Restaurant, Drive-In Oriental Restaurant, Drive-In Restaurant, and Ramen Restaurant from the DLC. And I just think they look fantastic here. So where could we put our monorail? And I would like it up against here. Could it go here? Could we just run that through and have it on the side? I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go for this one. Make sure we're not breaking anything like that rock. Let's be careful. Oh, done enough rock breaking in the past few episodes. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like that. And then this one can change to this. I'll turn that off again. And then put it back on again. Check there's no weird trees in it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy with that. Even though we've lost the trees down there, I still think it's fine. Might need to just do a little something with the slope there. And then over here, again, we could have the monorail station that goes on the side of the road. Would that be too much of a turn there? Let's see. If we go like that, let's put on all of our snap 2s. So that's going to go to... okay, we'll do it this way around. Is that too much of a turn? Do you know what? I don't think so. It's going to slow down when it comes through anyway. I mean, we could literally have it sticking out this side instead. Do you know what? Yeah, let's change it. We are going to destroy something. Let's do that instead. Perfect. There we go. And we could literally do that straight into there. And then if we want to carry this on, yes, that's going to be great. Because our IT area that I'm thinking of doing over here, that monorail can come through here somewhere. It could even connect to this road and go over up and over the top. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about this. I am excited about this. So let's add our IT route. Oh, IT route. Our monorail route. And I know we're sort of doubling up on different routes to get to almost the same place. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So that's going to be Oak to... I can't even remember what we called this. NPA as well. So let us do that one. Oak to NPA direct. I think I'll leave it red. All of my monorails have been red so far. Excellent. Oh, I didn't check. Stop it right there, my friend. 3. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. And I'm going to come back at the end and we're going to check how many people are using all of these new ways to get around. Oh, it just makes it live. I love it. It just makes it look so alive when you got stuff like this going on. Do I need to sort of sort this out? No, I think it's going to mess up the road too much. Let's do it anyway. We'll go for this one here. So I'm thinking from that there to that there, but it's not connected with others. That's weird. Maybe we need to do them one at a time. That one, then that one. Yeah. It just lifted that up a tiny touch. Actually, that looks fine. Yeah, it's only got grass and stuff by the side. And then maybe we just lift this up. Control H, the same height as that. There we go. That's a bit better. On this one, don't think that one will be affected. A little bit. This one, a little bit. Excellent. 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 Oh, man. I'm loving this area. I am loving this area. And, of course, the whole point of the monorail was to give people quick access to this over here. And we haven't put a stop in the middle. Completely forgot about that. So one of these little sections here, I think, could be perfect for that. So I just think if we delete that there. Oh, yeah, no road access. That's because I've just deleted the road. And then we grab that. I'd like it in the middle, if at all possible. So what I'm going to do is eyeball it like so. Then I'm going to grab this here, connect that up to there, and that up to there. And then we use the Move It mods. Whoa, and we're snapping on. It all goes haywire. I think we're almost there. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. It's almost not quite straight, is it? Oh, I'm going to be fiddling with that for ages. I mean, this bit curves up here anyway. And then I'm going to change the road underneath like we did before. So I'm going to use the unlock segment option there. Unlock that road. And then if we just grab a 4-lane road with bicycle lanes. Upgrade that. Oh no, it's done it. It's removed the flipping monorail. Did we manage to fix this before or not? Can I use this one with the monorail? Is that going to work? Are they going to go through? They are. Can I add stops here though? That's funny. Last time that didn't work, did it? Drag line to add stop. Drag line to add stop. It's not going to add stops there, is it? Oh, darn it. Let me put that back to what it was. There we go. That should be okay. And then we can create a stop that side and create a stop that side. Yeah, even though they don't show up, you can tell it actually did it that time. Excellent, excellent. So now people can get out here. They can walk up these 2 roads. I'm feeling like we need to add some pathways for these wonderful people. What's the one that we've been using around here? We've got that really nice one. Yeah, this one here. Let's grab that. I like this one because it's almost like... feels like a posher path to me. Let's turn off all my snap 2. So we could have a couple. We could have one that comes between those 2 trees. Up to there. So that's 1, 2, 3 in. 1, 2, 3 in. So between these 2 trees. There we go. And they can just get across there. They can also come across... Oh, the bird and bee haven. The bees are in trouble. Who's getting arrested? Fred. Oh no. He's running a drug ring at the back of his bird and bee haven, selling illicit honey to the people of New Tealand. We knew it. We knew it was going on. Everyone turned a blind eye. Anyway, he's met his comeuppance. So, I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously need some more tea. Hold on. Right, so let's just check. Just want to check the monorail along the back here. I think this is going to be okay. Sweeps off there. Comes down here. Isn't still quite lined up 100% straight, but... it is what it is. There we go. It's coming in. Over the rocks. No problem. I think that's fine. A little bit of a Little bit of a bump over there. I don't think anyone's going to complain. Excellent. Right, okay. Okay, so that is all running really well. It might not be the flattest and the smoothest monorail you've ever been on, but it's the monorail you've got, so you'll have to deal with that. I've just spotted a little oddity over here, which we didn't have before. That is rather weird. Let us just quickly check there's no stop signs on there. No. Let's quickly see. The unified UI is now stretched over to cover the whole thing. Let's pop that up there. Excellent. Let's just put a go straight through thing on there and see if that stops them stopping. It does. That solved the problem. We shall leave it like that. Excellent. So now we're going to think about what we're going to do in this area here. So my idea for Anchor Square, there was quite a few comments that mentioned about using the sort of technical buildings that we've got, which are in our content creators pack. These ones down here, I really like these. Let's just take a quick look what they look like. So we've got like the electric car factory. We'll use this road here. There we go. We can sort of get a view of what it looks like. We've got the nanotechnology center, which I think is going to be the central building of this area here. We've got research centres, which are pretty nice as well. We've got the Robotics Institute. We're definitely going to have a few of those. A semiconductor plant. Wow, there's so many things here. Software development studio. That looks brilliant. Space shuttle launch site. I don't know. I mean, that one doesn't actually launch, does it? So I don't know whether we're going to add that in. We've got a television studio here as well. But I was thinking we're going to pop this over here. And this one, I'd like this to be the central piece with the roads coming off around it in sort of a spacey type grid. That's my idea. So I might just place this down first. I'm going to go with a 1U. It's a shame I haven't got a 1U that's this thin and with trees, because I'm thinking a road with trees in an area like this. Let's just clear this out. There's going to be trees everywhere. It's going to be a really posh area, I think. Let's take that. And that's why, talking about posh, that's why we're putting it next to this here, because this is going to be a park. So the people here that have decided to set up this IT high-tech research centre have got a lovely piece of land, and they've got a park over here they can have access to. So that's the plan. Right, let's just pop a road down. If we go like that, and then go like this, and then we can try and get this lined up. Yeah, we're going to have to flatten the land a bit as well. So let's use the Move It mod. We're going to grab that, that, and that, and sort of see what we reckon. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is go with that. So we've got the straight line there, we've got the angles there, plenty of room all around it. I feel like I'll need to smooth this down a bit. We're going to end up with a big bank along the back here, but that is fine. Let's just bring that as close as we can, like that. I don't mind that with the hi-fi, with the why did I say that? I saw the Wi-Fi symbol, and then over here, and then I was thinking of the highway, and it came out as hi-fi. Yeah, so we've got that up there with a little bank coming down, and then we've got this here. Yeah, excellent. That's what I'm thinking. And then let's go back to the road that we had. So ideally, these want to be. Okay, we're going to go out like that. I'm going to delete that. And that's going to come into there, because that's going to go up that way. And we're going to get a road around this. There we go. Excellent. That's what we're going to build off of. And then I'm thinking of diagonal lines coming out here. Now, what's going to be the best way to get these to be absolutely diagonal? So we're going to go out a full 10 there, a full 10 there, and there. And then if we connect that to that, that gives us a perfect diagonal line coming out. So let me just do that. There we go. Now we can start building off of this. Oh, that is just a... Oh, I love the look of this building. That is just a magnificent building. And I'm just thinking, actually, why we're adding these buildings in here, we've also got, in the police department, There's one along here. Yeah, here we go. The Intelligence Agency, which I think is quite futuristic looking as well. So yeah, let's look at that. Man, how much money are we going to spend building this thing? So I'd like to add some of the research centers. Oh, they don't fit in there. Okay. These are the ones I was thinking actually that go straight out. Can I line those up? If we have 4 of those. Building already exists. No. Well, thank goodness this is a modded playthrough. Ha ha. You can't stop me. Let's put that on snap. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. Oh, yeah, nice. And what do these... let's turn off the Move It mod. Head office for large. I'm just seeing if they have any actual benefits that I've just then times by 4. No. So it's just got the noise pollution, the entertainment value, visitor capacity, all that sort of thing. Okay. Oh, man, this is looking... This is looking swish. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all of this stuff in here. And then we've got our software development studio. So these, I was sort of then thinking of having these off of these roads around here. And they're all going to look different, aren't they? And we can only have one of each of these. Semiconductor plants. Oh, we might just about get that one in. What about this one here? Oh, that was the research center, which goes long ways. So we're probably going to have to extend these roads. I'll get that as close as I can, or one out. Let's go one out like that. Electronic car factory, that is not going to fit in, and that's not going to fit in. Okay, just having a little bit of a play here to see. I'm thinking this might be the entrance in here, and you'd have some sort of gate, wouldn't you? Like a toll road type, because we can use these. I think that's the one. It's quite large, isn't it? Can I just put that into there? I can. So that could almost be like our security gate where you come in. I know it's a toll road, but that's just the way it is. Is that the smallest one? 2-way, 1-way, then you've got the big one. Yeah. So that could be good. This road here may actually go, and we may just connect up to the highway instead of coming through there. Yeah, do you know what? That is going to go. It's just getting in the way. I'll leave that little road that's coming out there. And then I shall delete that. Okay, I think we've got it, because if we come along the highway here, look at that view through the trees. Looking nice, looking nice. And then we've got this one here. And I think that just looks cool from the roadway. That other one that's a bit boxy is over at the back. And as you come past, you can see through into the centre. And then if you come in this way in, so up the main road here, past our toll road, then we've got like the star-shaped building and this one here, which I think both just look fantastic at the front. I just think that is a great use of those assets. Let's connect up this road to over here. I'm thinking at the moment we might just stick with this smaller road that we've got until we actually decide what's going to be going on here. There we go. That'll be fine. And when they get up here, they can go whichever way they wish to go. Excellent. Right, let's give these lovely people some water. There we go. They're already hooked up with power, so that's good. Oh man, that is just fantastic. So this little section at the beginning is definitely going to have to be some sort of car parking area. Actually, before we do that, I've just noticed some of these have little car park areas out the front. So it might be a good idea if we just drew... I don't want to connect. If we go like that, and then we'll take that one and that one. And sort of move... Okay, let's turn off snapping. Oh, autosave. Quick sip of tea. Can't miss that. And then we'll move this up to line up with here. Let's keep this road straight. There we go. Excellent. And we'll just take that out a little bit. So now it looks like they can get in there. Have any of these also got car parking? Yep. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Even though it's going to mean changing the length of that road, that makes it fit. And in fact, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to just come around the other side. Like that. Oh, it's almost close enough, but we'll go to there. There we go, that fits in. You can use the car park. And I'm just thinking whether these ones as well all look like they need some sort of road around them. So let me do that. Look at that, already getting lots of visitors, which is great. And I think these look much better with the roads around them. Makes them look like they should actually be there. And then let's have a look. There was a car park that I was picking out. This one here, which I think... Oh, is that just going to overlap that road now? No, it's just going to fit in there. Is one going to fit this side? I think that's going to overlap the trees that are there. Darn it. I'll tell you what we could do is I'm just going to move this whole thing out just a few spots onto the beach. Like that. I think that's okay. I don't mind having these different lengths. That's fine. We can extend the coastline just a little bit down there so it doesn't look odd. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to remove a couple of these trees that are there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There we go. So we've got car parking. We've got these. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. This could do with a huge amount of detailing. Oh man, I love this area. I absolutely love this area. Got the nice tree line road as you're coming up. I've put in a walking path over the top here where we took out that road so people can walk over and get in for free if they wish. And oh, I just think it looks brilliant. These buildings, just fantastic. I do love content creator packs that add amazing things to the game. We probably could do with a little bit more detailing. Maybe a few more car parks here and there, but we're going to leave it like that for now. And then we've got this path that heads... I started it over here, then I thought, no, actually, this is the way you're going to get into the park over there. I'm going to need a cool name for this. You're going to have to let me know. IT. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit basic. Come up with something. Honeycomb, T, you know the drill. Let me know in the comments. So before we go, I'd like to check how these mass transit options have been going along here. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Let's zoom in. Let's grab this guy. So we've got Oak to MPA direct. Quite a few people. Weekly passengers 101, 154 tourists. Car trip save 100%. That is fantastic. I'm pleased with that. I wanted to catch a train. Here it comes. We've got our train now that goes backwards and forwards and includes this stop. 100%. Loads of tourists, loads of people waiting as well. Don't need any more trains. No, that's going okay. Brilliant. Then buses. Here we go. Here's one. So that's the clockwise route that goes around Orchard Heights up here. Forest Heights, Myrtle Square sort of area. So that's clockwise. Yeah, not too bad. 100% saved again. You know, that is good. Oh, loads of people here. I'm assuming that's down here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Not too many buses. That was clockwise, counterclockwise. There we go. Or anti-clockwise for those of you living in England. Seems like we don't need so many buses there, but they're all spread out nicely so people aren't waiting too long. That is really cool. I'm really pleased with that. And then are people coming off down here? 68. Yep, they're walking across the paths, getting access to this area. And I'm assuming these are having loads of visitors as well. Yeah, so it's going to be making us lots and lots of money. Wow. I tell you what, I'm so glad that you all picked no problem at all to finish off, because this island is just looking absolutely brilliant. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're layering up this area. It's certainly looking much more colourful. That is really, really nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in our modded city of New Tealand, and I was given a challenge of sorts in the comments of a previous episode, probably 1 or 2 episodes back. When we built this area here, we placed some of these new buildings down from the Japanese Content Creators Pack. It wasn't Modern Japan, Pearls from the East, I think it was called. And they just sort of said, you know, they were a little bit disappointed that I didn't make better use of the Japanese assets that are available in the game, in the DLC, and of course the Steam Workshop, that I just sort of put them down along here. And do you know what? I think that's a fair comment to make. There are a lot of things that I haven't used, and I think I can do better. Now, I'm not an expert on Japanese culture by any stretch of the imagination or exactly how things should look, but I know what's available to us, and I'm going to try and do my best. So let's turn this into more of a Japanese-inspired area. So we're going to be using the Find It mod, which is going to help us a lot. So I'd like to set this up to have access to some of the items that I've downloaded. So the first thing that we can type in is Japan, and that gives us access to some items that are already in the game. Of course, the Japanese garden, but I've just downloaded the castle, some trees that we're going to use as well. So that's going to stay like that. We're going to open another one, and this one I'm going to type in cherry. So now we've got access to some different items. Oh, the cherry tree promenade. What are we going to do with that? And all sorts of trees. And then what you can also do over here, if we add another one in, and then we add an extra filter. Now, the extra filter, unfortunately, counts for all of the panels. So what I'm going to do here is going to affect the other ones as well. But I'm going to tick this box. Again, there we go. And we're going to change this to Required DLC or CCP, Content Creator Pack. And then down here, we have the Pearls from the East DLC, which gives us all of these other items that we can add in as well. So we've got nice little props, decorations, we've got the temple complex, we have the panda sanctuary, and we're going to make use of all of those. There was also released at another point, let's have a look here, Modern Japan Content Creator Pack. As you can see, you'll probably recognize some of these buildings. We've been using them down here, so maybe we could take 1 or 2 of these and add them in. We shall see. But what I'm going to do is close that and turn this back one to Pearls from the East. Oh, and one more. We also have the lovely flower trees that come with the game anyway. I think these ones do, and a couple of other options as well. And I've got a cherry blossom in there. So I'm looking forward to using all of those. I've also downloaded a new monorail that I'd like to use on this line here. Let's see if this is going to work. So we go into our line details and select model. Aha, we have the Invicta monorail, and that is going to be applied to just this stretch along here. So I'm assuming these ones are going to come home and drop off their passengers and disappear. And then hopefully we're going to get a new one appear. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Now, for those that don't know, Invicta was a series by City Walk, City Wall and Skibbith. And it was Skylines Invicta, and I think they just... Oh, there's another one of the old ones going back. They just absolutely changed all the assets in the game to make something absolutely amazing and mind-blowing if you want to go and check that out. I'm just thinking now we've got this going, that maybe the red colour... I don't know, we might just leave it red. We'll see how that goes. I like that. It looks smart. How many people does this hold out of interest? Let's just grab that. 90 people, so that's fine. Excellent. So that is our first change to this area. So I'm just going to swing this round. And if we go back into here and go to Cherry, we'll untick that. So I've downloaded this Cherry Tree Promenade, which I was wondering... Do you know what? That's annoying. I thought that was going to go the other way round. If we pop that on there and have a look. Ah, that's a shame. The way that was pictured, it actually went like this. Let's just grab that and turn it this way. And it ran along the side of the road. But that's going to say it doesn't like it. And actually looking at this now and the little items it's got on here, that's looking more Chinese than Japanese to me. So no, we will leave that one. We can certainly do something ourselves. So let's maybe have a look over here first at these buildings that we've got over here. I had a few comments about the way I pronounced Raymond. I know some people would say ramen. That's just accents. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our tree forest brush. Is that going to remove those? No, it's just going to remove the tree. So I'm going to remove the trees that I've added in here. So we've got trees that are actually already built in to these assets. And then we've got the ones that I've added. There we go, down the side. Excellent. Oh, actually, there is no trees built into the assets. It's all the ones that I've added. Ah, okay, fair enough. So if we remove that, and then we come into here, and I'm thinking some of these beautiful Japanese cherry trees around here would just be lovely. Let's plop some of these down. So we've got that sort of... I think some of these... let's have a look. Who's made that one? Doesn't say on there. That one doesn't say on there. Okay. Just search for cherry tree. You'll be able to find them. And I think there's a few different sorts of these anyway. Yeah, I'm wondering whether we keep these ones, these rounded ones, for going down the main road and just sort of stick to using maybe some of these in this area. Let's see what it looks like. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? I think that really adds a nice pop of colour. What I don't want to do is overload it with all the same colour. So we've got our flower trees as well, which I think would go in here really well. Let's just pop these down so we can see what they are. Let's just go here. So we've got this one. I don't think these pictures really do them justice. There we go. Ah, excellent. See, this one here just looks green to me, but then, yeah, you look over there. Okay. Let's maybe mix and match this a bit. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? I don't want to overdo it. So once we've added a load in down here as well, need to try and see what we can do. Because we've got these as well. I think that is the same tree that we've got there. Yes, it is. Yeah, and these are very, very colourful Japanese maple trees. They're beautiful trees as well. I'm just wondering whether... Yeah, so we pop an orange one in here and there. I don't know what I want to do. Let's put Prop and Trianarchy on. Let's put this... I want to get this over here. And then it completely changes the palette again from what we've got, doesn't it? Oh, that was rather large. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, I think that's okay. So that's the idea for along here. So, yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. And then along the main road here, I think we're going to clear a little bit of space. Oh, yes, and we're going to come back to the bird and bee haven in a moment. Let's get rid of all of those down there. Yeah, I was while I was editing the video, I put this here to be nice and quiet, didn't I? Instead of in the middle of a load of buildings like I normally do. Then I stuck a dirty great big monorail right outside. I was like, "Oh, Biffa!" But yeah, so we will adjust that. Don't worry. But let's just work on what this road is going to look like down here. So should we just go for a nice big cherry blossom adult tree all down the side here? I think that would look nice. If we can get this in a big straight row. Now, is that too close together? That just slightly looks too close together. I know they normally are. Whenever I see them like this by the side of the road, they are very close together. But I just think a little bit of space is going to make all the difference. How does that look? That adds a really nice touch down there, doesn't it? I'm just wondering now whether to do the same on the other side. Had a few comments that these tall trees were sort of blocking the view over there. I mean, I don't think they are. If you're sort of down here on the grounds, look, they're so tall. You could see out there anyway. But actually, I think now I've added those cherry trees in, that really adds a little something, doesn't it? I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. There we go. What do you think of that? Oh, that really adds a pop of colour along there, doesn't it? That is really, really nice. We could even perhaps just adjust this slightly. I like this big tree here, so we're not going to get rid of that. If I just move all these up just a little bit, and then we can add one in here. There we go. So it doesn't quite break it up. Excellent. That is looking nice. And then how should we do this along here? Should we still have these along here like this until it gets to this junction and make that the sort of break point for the cherry trees? I think so. And then we can have these other trees dotted around here. Okay, excellent. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're layering up this area. It's certainly looking much more colourful. That is really, really nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Right, let's just take a look what other assets we have available to us. So we go back to this one here and tick the required DLC pearls from the east. We've got all sorts of things we'd like to add in here. I'd like to put in the temple complex and the panda sanctuary and the bird and bee haven thing over here. So I'm thinking of sort of building... let's have a look. We're going to move this, first of all, out the way. So we'll just pop that. Let's put them all over here so we can see what they look like. So we've got that one. That one is quite large. And that one there is exactly the same thing. I just clicked the same thing twice. I think I did. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Panda Sanctuary, very nice. He's looking cool. And the Temple Complex. Okay. And then the Bird and Bee Haven. I just think they all go together really nicely. So maybe out here, we need to just add... let's have a think. We need to just add sort of like a little road, I think, coming off of here. Definitely going to be a 1U road. This one, I think. So just to sort of start off this area... something like that. We've still got Prop and Tree Anarchy on. Whoops. Let's turn that off. And then where could we put these? I'm just thinking about expanding this piece of land here, because if we look at these are quite large. We're not going to fit them in there, but we could sort of maybe expand out here a bit. Let's just check there's no Let's put this one on here. Yeah, there's no ferry lines or anything going along here. It's going to mean perhaps we're going to lose a bit of beach area, but we can certainly work on trying to get that fixed. So let's just maybe expand this down here and then just have another little piece that sort of sticks out. Oh man, water. Almost like this is sort of curving around this rock formation here. Oh man. No. Biffa's done it again. Oh man, alive. All my new trees. The monorail's even stopping. It's not that high. I don't think that's going to permanently destroy anything. These people are still happily running around and doing stuff. Is it go? Yeah, it'll go down. It'll go down. I should have paused. Will I ever learn? Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to use the Move It mod to grab that. Yep, there we go. And put that one over here. And we're going to turn that around. We can add some road access in a moment. Just want to sort of see the space that we need. Let's maybe face it like that. Yeah, excellent. Oh, there goes a big tidal wave that I've caused. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, that'll be good. That can go there. The Bird and Bee Haven. Oh, every time I say that, I think of flipping Austin Powers. Behave. Let's grab this. The Panda Sanctuary is going to be a big one to fit in, isn't it? We'll see how we can do that. Oh, man, I'm using all the mouse buttons on my mouse at the same time. All my fingers are in action. Right, so if we go sort of here, without messing up the land too much, that's nicely alongside there, and then we can fix this bit up over here. Let's make this a tiny bit smaller. So I'm going to give it a bit of extra land like that, and then we're going to give it a sweeping pass with the Smoothify tool, and hopefully get that looking okay. How's that looking? That's looking okay, isn't it? Not too bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this sandy sort of look down here. I want to try and do that, but I'm a bit loath to. I think it's a different colour. It doesn't actually let me do it. Is it because it's not on a coast? I was going to try it somewhere where it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, look, it's like a different colour. That is not the right colour. Oh, no, I'm taking it away. Oh, actually, it's doing it over here, look. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. That's all right. So if I make this a bit smaller, we can add a little bit of this around here. That's weird. It's like it doesn't let me place it. Let's put this on full. Doesn't let me place it there. Oh, it does. It's just going really slow. I just want it along here. I think it's like a bit random. I don't quite know how that's working. If it is. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. And the Panda Sanctuary, that is flipping gigantic. Let's just swing that around and bring that over here. I don't think that is going to fit on here. I think we'd be forcing it if we did. But we've got this spot over here. I'll just turn that around. Man, hope we don't accidentally drop that into the wrong place. And if we put that alongside... Oh, man. It's not going to fit there, is it? How about I turn that around? Oh, darn it. I let go. Am I going to mess anything up? Oh, no, we're fine. Just wondering whether, if we put that alongside here, like that, and then just expand this out, I think we'd be okay. So I'm going to use my Move It mod, marquee selection, change that to nodes, and grab any nodes that are in there. There we go. And we'll bring those out. Whoa, that was one too far. Oh, I've not upgraded that one. I don't think I have I? So let's grab that. Upgrade... Can I upgrade this type? It is the same type of thing. Can I turn it round? Oh, it let me do that one. And it let me do that one. It just needed to turn around. Excellent. And then we can just sort of line this all up. Yeah, it's like randomly turning it around as I'm moving it. Things are going weird today. I don't know why. Okay, I think we've got that sorted. Are you going to turn around? Please? You did it every other time. Let's put Anarchy on. Turn around. That is weird. Every other time I did this, he quite happily upgraded. We'll add that in. Now it's facing the wrong way again. Okay, we'll add that in. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, I think I've realised what it is. It's because there's all this water down here. The game's like freaking out, saying you can't possibly... Let's just make this bigger. Not that big. You can't possibly have it facing the other way because of the land. Biffa's big brain finally kicks in. There we go. So I'm just going to make that the same height as that, which actually sunk it down. That was surprising. I thought it was going to go the other way. Yay, we've done it. Okay, excellent. And then we'll just get this. Nope, wrong button. We'll get that. There we go, down there like that. Excellent. Okay, so that fits in there nicely. Very good, very good. It's got access and we can add the road round here. Cool. Okay, right. What is next? Let's get this thing over here hooked up. So this is going to need road access. So I'm going to delete these paths that I popped in here before. They can stay, and then we're going to use our 1U road because it's nice and small, and we're going to put that in front of here to start with. Is that okay? You happy with road access like that? I think you are. Okay, so I'm just thinking about how we can get the power across to over here. And we do have another item. Let me just turn this off. It's called the Japanese Castle. I'm just wondering whether that would fit in there. I mean, that would take the power across, so that would sort that problem out. How does that look? I'll tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to remove these. We're going to pop in... I know I've got the red one as well, but I'm sticking with the orange one. That's sort of like the theme that we're going for in this area. Let's move that over a tiny bit so they're sort of in the centre. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? I think that looks nice. Set back from there. Got the monorail outside. Yeah. It's got the nice trees in as well. We need to add some more trees and things around here, but I think that is looking rather good. Excellent. And then also we've got, let's just come back out of there, we've got the Japanese garden, which comes with Cities Skylines anyway, and I'm wondering whether we could sort of pop that in over here somewhere to sort of continue our theme down. Let's have a look. I mean, that would have been perfect, but we've got all the road connections and paths and things. Is that just a path there? It is. I'm just wondering whether, if we just delete that and we turn it round this way, how does that fit in? Oh, it's like overlapping, I bet, with just a teeny tiny little bit of manoeuvring. We can make that look like it's supposed to be there. Like that. So as you come up, you go through the middle of the two. Let's go down into this view. Through the middle of the two gates. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do as well. We're going to change this road here because having all those trees on it is just a little bit too much. So let's go and have this one. Oh, that's one way, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had this one way system, didn't we? Okay, let's go with that one then. And that probably means we could just move these back a little bit. Yeah, because these were 1U roads, weren't they? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these to the ones without the trees that are right next to it. Actually, no, that one will be fine. There we go, added some of those other trees along there. So I've taken the trees off the main road. I think that's looking nice. I like the sculpted sort of look of the straight lines on this section to go in with our shopping centres. And then over here it's more sort of random. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think we need to add a few trees around this area. Now, over here with the Bird and Bee Haven, last time I put this down and put some trees around, it had quite a few comments saying you really need trees. That have got, what are we looking for in here? Oh, field, ruined, gravel. Nah, don't want those. Yeah, you want more flowery trees. I think that's what the general consensus was. So let's pop a load of these around here. Whoa, that's far too many. I want this on 1, on 0, otherwise we get millions of them on one spot. Yeah, I definitely think that is a huge improvement over what it was before. We've got this nice little area here going on. I've just been looking through at some of the other assets that we've got. And we've got like bamboo fences, we've got lights, we've got little statues here. They're so tiny though, that's the only thing. It's like I could place these down and you're never going to see them. Just do that. I mean, it adds like a little speck on the screen. So I'm just wondering whether not to worry too much about those at the moment. We've got our main larger assets in. Cherry trees, Japan, let's untick that. So what have we got? We've got that in. How big is this one? Is that quite small as well? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just seeing if there's anything that we haven't used. That is the one that needs to be ticked with that. Yeah, we've done our flower trees. So let's actually have a look in here and change this to modern Japan. So now we're going to get access to some different buildings, and we've got different assets down here as well. Let's go back over here to our food section. And where is it? This sign here I thought could be quite good. Yeah, because we've got all of these different food items as you come up here. So let's just put Anarchy on. There we go. So if we pop that on there, everybody comes out, they're going to see that, aren't they? Maybe one on the other side as well. We could pop that. Where do the buses go? Actually, don't want it to get in the way. So maybe we'll pop that one there. So they can see it from both sides. And then I'm thinking right up the other end, as you come sort of into this area, where would that go? We've got the street corner here. We've got the bridge. Here where they're walking past, we're going to pop one there, just to sort of slightly advertise that area. What else could we use? We've got upwards wall-mounted lights. That's a teeny tiny thing. A little temple. We've already got one of those in over here, which is how this area all started looking like that. I'm just wondering whether one more over this side, because you sort of seem to have got the theme, the Japanese theme going on here and down here. But as we stretch over into this area, it sort of stops. So if we sort of put one of these up here off of a little road, that might just add just a little something. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a gravel road. What? Oh, they're up here, aren't they? Whoa, there we go. Yeah. I know. And then if we sort of come out, just sort of go up like that. There we go. Make a little bit of space there. I'm going to take these trees out if we use the right thing. There we go. Excellent. Oh, I took a few out at the top there. I didn't mean to. Let's pop some of those back in. Make this a little bit smaller. There we go. That's fine. And that should fit in now. Building already exists. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm a muppet. Okay, let's come over here and use the Move It mod. I'm going to grab that and copy that. Thank you kindly. And then we'll come back down here. Turn that around. That can go on there. And that probably needs to go a little bit lower, I would assume. Yeah, there we go. So you can actually get up the steps at the front. Excellent. Let's make this look a little bit nicer. There we go. I think that fits in there really well. I'm always keeping in mind, what does it look like if you were coming down here on the train? I mean, that just would catch your eye, wouldn't it? All of this stuff down here just looks absolutely fantastic. We'll probably do a time lapse so you can check all that out in a moment. Excellent. And we've got this little section here because it's got this. I've put in another warehouse. We're getting a bit short of goods over here. So I think I might just plant some normal trees around these as well. Yeah, that's okay. I don't like this one here poking up through the middle. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah. Oh, and that one, and that one. And this one, I shouldn't have put so many in here. Yeah, there we go. And this one. They're all encroaching on my lovely trees. And that one. There we go. We're back to how we were before. Nice. Right, what else could we add? Yeah, I'm just thinking if we can add something in here that we couldn't add in before because we didn't have enough room. Let's take this one here. If we just run this right, I don't know whether this will stay like this because I was originally going to run the monorail over to this side, so we may do something with that. I was going to ask you actually, what would you do to get the monorail? You see it runs all the way down here. To get it from here over to here, what would you do? Would you try and upgrade this road, cross the roundabout, go straight through there and out? I mean, that'd all not line up nicely and stuff, but that'd just mean changing so much stuff because it wouldn't fit under there. We'd have to destroy that. Yeah, all sorts. Or would you just sort of bring it down here, curve it round and go over the top? I think that'd probably be the best thing, actually. And then this road here, I've got sidetracks, but I just want to do that. I just want to do that. I just want to do this. And I want to do that. Is we could then change this road here. Because it's already got trees down the side, we could make this. I'm going to do this, actually. There we go, to remind me. Yeah, we could have the monorail running down there, snaking through to our big brain IT area that we've got set up. And then it can curve off there, maybe come around here. I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That'll be another time. So what I was going to put in here was the service station and restaurant. So if I could fit that in there like that. Darn it, Prop and Trianarchy on. Okay, let's get the Move It mod sorted. I think this would actually look... Let's take out some of these trees that are encroaching. We'll put some back in a minute. I think that... What do you reckon? So we've got our Panda Sanctuary. They're all coming in here. Panda Sanctuary? Yeah. And then they can come over here as well. I just think we need to sort out the land. It's like all up and down and all over the place, isn't it? Let's use the Move It mod. Same height as that. Yeah, Control H, same height as that. And then I'm going to take the height of this land, I think. That's probably about as good as it's going to get. Let's give these lovely folk some water. Just need a little bit down there and a little bit over there. I feel like... Oh, we don't need a car park because it's already got a car park built in here. So if you're coming down the highway... Do you know what you could do? If you're coming down the highway, how about this? We put this sign here. Zoop, zoop. So you know that there's some services. I would put it there. That's what we're going to just imagine. It's telling us about services. And then we're going to put it back here as well. Coming down the highway, services next right. And whatever our Japanese district is going to be called. And then you can come off this road here, swing it around, zoop, and come and enjoy the services. Yes, I think that's a fantastic idea. And then out the front, I'm going to put another one of these little parks because they're so cute. I love them. They look really, really nice. And then we can just decorate that with some nice trees around here as well. I've just reloaded the game and something fishy is going on here. What the heck? Welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa. Thank you for joining me today. We're here in the city of New Tealand and we're going to be dealing with goods. Our no problem atoll expansion is going well, but we're lacking for goods. Some of the shops are complaining and disappearing and we don't want that. And I thought, why not let's do something a little bit different this time, and we're going to take a whole island and turn it into a little fishing haven enclave. Fisherman's Island is what I've called it at the moment, but I'm sure we'll come up with some better names together, and that will produce a load of goods for us. So here we are, just heading down towards is the area that we made last time. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, now we're heading in the wrong direction, so let's stop following that truck. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen your feedback on this yet, but I love it. I love it. But we're coming down here a little bit further along, past the end of No Problem Atoll, to this island here. We are going to convert this island and get as many goods as we can coming off of here and coming into here. So if we just come out of this view, there we go, and we'll come along here. We've got, see these little blue icons, not enough goods, not enough goods. There's a few down here getting serious, not enough goods. This building has gone because of not enough goods to sell. So yeah, we are going to work on that. So let's have a look here. First of all, I'm thinking I am just going to remove all the trees. There we go. From this island. Let's put that strength right up. There we go. Excellent. All the trees are going and they are gone. Excellent. And we have a couple of rocks that we're going to take. Whoa, hang on a sec. Is this what I think it's going to be? No. It's just one small floating rock. I thought that was going to be another one of those, but what we're going to do is, can I do props and just grab the rocks? No. Which one can I use? Trees? They're not. I know they're not trees, but I was wondering what they count as. Oh, there we go. I knew it was something weird. It's buildings. So let's do that again. Let's just take these ones here, that one there. We're going to leave this little bit on the ends here. But we'll grab... See, look, that counts as a building. These don't, which is really weird. So I'll put props on as well. There we go. And we'll get all the little rocks that are lying around the place. And we shall zippity-doo-dah those over to... Oh, man, it's so far away. Alien Rock Park. Although they're not all going to fit in one go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop them there. There we go. Excellent. Whoa, what's going on? There we go. We're back in the game. Right, and then I would like to put a key wall around this and really turn it into, yeah, something sort of more industrial looking is the thought I'm thinking. What choices do we have? I mean, of course, we could use the bog standard key wall, but I'm thinking the fenceless one here, I'm pretty sure all the stuff will still snap to it. So maybe let's pop a little stretch of that down and we go into our fishing. And we've got all these different options here. Yeah, they will snap to that if we manage to get it worked out well. Okay, excellent. So let me just get this place filled in. I'm actually just placing some straight segments first because we want to have plenty of options for placing our fishing buildings up against. If they're too curved, then it's not really going to work. So if we sort of get some places like that, and then in between, we can use the curved option to join them up. Yeah, not quite sure what I'm going to do with the end here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to add... Yeah, let's change this. I'm going to move that back a spot. And then we're going to bring that in to there. And that could perhaps go a little bit further. Yeah, if we take that bit out there, put that nice and straight up to there. Yep, excellent. Okay, that's good. Everything's connected up. Let's organise the land in a flat fashion. Also, I want all of these the same height. So let's do that first. If we do that, we'll do nodes and we'll grab all of those. And I want them all the same height as, let's go for this one. There we go. Excellent. Let's flatten the land. And yes, shock horror, I've managed to do a load of work around water and we haven't flooded anything. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, I tell you. There we go. I think that is probably... Oh, let's undo that bit and not do it quite so far. Let's go up to there. I think that's looking okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I might just... No, we'll leave that at the angle that it is. Cool. Okay, right. What have we got down there? Yep, we've got some weird sticks and things. We're going to get rid of those. Right, so what do we want to place around here? I'd like to go for the most producing ones we've got. So eventually we're going to get in here fish factories, because they are going to take our fish and turn them into goods. Then they're all going to be shipped out. I'm just thinking, actually, how we're going to get these off of here. We're going to need a road connection coming in here, which is then going to spread out. It's definitely going to connect to here somehow. I'm just thinking about, because we've got a train line right here, whether we could run just a simple goods line coming from there, coming to in here somewhere, like this little spot. And we've got no other place over here to put goods. Maybe we'll just, as it's so close, maybe we'll just rely on the trucks. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so for instance, let's have a look on here. Seaweed farm to grow and gather high yields of seaweed. So that's 14,400 units a week. Algae farm, 8,000. So they're basically not fishing. They're just farms. Let's have a look at what fish options we have. You've got anchovy and plenty of shellfish and a little bit of salmon. Okay, that's fine. So let's maybe pop some of these in out facing towards the sea. So I'm going to go for a couple of those and a couple of these. Oh, these are quite small, aren't they? And we'll worry about the levels and things in a moment. Yeah, there we go. So they're going to grow all the stuff out here. Excellent. What I was thinking about was trying to get the fishing maybe sort of going this way and this way. Maybe over here. Add a little bit of interest to that. So keeping in mind what we've got, the main thing we've got over here is anchovy. So tuna, shellfish, salmon, and anchovy. So I'm thinking maybe an anchovy route or two. Let's see. We can put one there and one there. And if we keep it within the type of fish that it's got, they have a high catch rate and capacity as long as their fishing routes reach the correct type of fish. Incorrectly in the past, I've said it really doesn't matter what fish they're going through, but that is not the case. We've got salmon here and here. So could we get a salmon? It was this one here, wasn't it? Going through there as close as possible. We've got over here as well, haven't we? Look, if we got that on the corner like that, then we might be able to get that to go straight down through that and back again and catch a load of fish. We need to keep an eye on what we're doing here. Shellfish. We've got tons of shellfish over here. So definitely, I would think if you were making something here, then shellfish would be the biggest thing that you would do. That just doesn't really fit on that corner there, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And I really would think a couple of these down here, you'd be looking at this thinking, we are going to be buying shellfish for days because of all of this, which makes me think about moving these now. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to do a bit of a switch around. Hold your horses. Oh, good grief. Okay, and then what else have we got? So we've got the farms down. That's fine. Tuna. Let's have a look where the tuna is. Dark blue tuna. No tuna. Nope, no tuna. So we're not going to do that. And then we've got everything else. And then it just needs our fish factories. Right, so I'm going to just level all these out. So let's grab the move it mod again. We'll go here. We'll go buildings. Yep. There we go. So we'll grab our buildings. Oh, that's going to grab everything. No, don't want that. Let's do that again. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was seeing that out there and thinking it was rocks. There we go. Let's have those. Let's have those. Excellent. So I want them all the same height as this one. There we go. A few sort of drop down. Yep, that is fine. We do have some space here if you want to add some more, but I'm thinking this is going to be the road on and off, and perhaps the factory here as well. Right, so connecting these up via road. I mean, they've all got just a bog standard road on there, which is this one here. This one here. So I don't know whether some of these are going to be too close. No, they're fine. Excellent. Okay, so they're all hooked up. So these are going to produce a heck of a lot of fish. So I'm just wondering whether, let's get our main road in. So this road along here, I want this to finish in a roundabout at the end. So let's grab our rural road, 2-lane country road. Okay, let's grab this one, and we're going to go out to there, out to there, out to there, and out to that. There we go. Excellent. We'll grab our roundabout builder. What have we got? 40 radius, 50 radius, 48. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then we can upgrade these roads here. Let's grab that one and upgrade to that there. That's going to be that there. I know it's a T-junction and you don't necessarily need a roundabout, but it's just going to help things run a lot smoother. And then this one coming out here, we'll go for a 4U. Let's have a look. What have we got? Avenue, no parking, 4-lane road. I mean, I'm thinking actually, let's just grab that. It's going to be the same as this for now. And then when we come to build in all of this area, we may switch things around a bit. So that came out to there. If we save the rock, because, the rock needs saving. That seems to be the high point. I'm just wondering if there's a bridge that we could use across there that might just look a little bit more special. So that's the 6-lane stone bridge. That's a 6-lane. So we always end up using this one, don't we? The 4-lane bridge. The others just seem... Oh, American 4-lane truss bridge. Oh, yeah. That will be good. Let's turn it into bridge mode. Yep, there we go. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, that's nice. That looks substantial, doesn't it? I'm liking that. Very good. That's got a nice connection over there. Straight across into our industry area. And there's no boats that come through here at the moment. These are farms, so they won't go anywhere. These boats will all go out. Yeah, so that's fine. Cutting that bit off. And then how are we going to sort of do this bit up here? I'm thinking if we can bring all these roads in to a central part that's maybe one way, they can come in, drop off their cargo at the factories, and then it can come out again. So they're going to be coming in up this way. Yeah, there we go. So we'll bring that in there. And then it's going to be, I think, to there. And then we're going to have 2... I mean, I'm just literally making this up as I go along. Let's go for small industrial roads. And if it went in like that, up like that, up like that, up like that. If it went something like this, then everybody can connect to there. But if there's a factory, I suppose if they connected here, there's going to be factories everywhere, isn't there? We're going to end up with some factories being used more than others, perhaps. Quick sip of tea. Look at that, I preempted the autosave. Well, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. And then what I was thinking is one of these here. 3-lane, no parking. I don't mind parking. Yeah, let's go for this one. So if that went like that, yeah, that's the right way round. Okay, this is the factory, isn't it? Yeah, fish factory is going to butt up against there. So they're going to come in there, drop the fish off, then they're going to want to turn around and come back out, and then I've got to go around the whole loop. The one-way thing might end up not actually being something that continues. We'll see how that goes. It was an idea that was in my brain. So we're going to pop that up to the end, and then we're going to try and back... Where does that go up to? Yeah, that goes up to the road. Back some of these up to here. So So let's see how many we can fit in. Is that on the same? Yeah, that's on the same. So we're going to have 2 there. We're going to end up with 4, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Let's do that then. So what's the length of that? 840. Is that going to... 620. Is it going to jump and connect? It is. 840 will literally overlap that like that. So we might just adjust those. But for now, we're going to put that there. And we're going to put that there. And then I am going to just adjust these ever so slightly back. Okay, so we've got our big processing factories in the middle. What do they say they do? 8,000 units per week. So I definitely think we're going to need some storage in between this and this. I know we do have the fish market as well. They're better to be put. So what have we got? Noise, pollution, 50, workplaces 33. They're better to be put around places like this in the middle. So we get like a fish market. People can come and visit to grab their stuff. But we're going to do it this way. So let's just work out where these are going to connect. We've obviously got these connections here. I don't actually mind if that sort of went in like that, which it's not going to do because I've turned the nodes off. And that node is over there, isn't it? Oh, darn it. That's annoying. So what we could do is come in like that. Which road is that? Oh, that's the asymmetric road. I didn't want that one. Nope, don't want that one. I want this one. We may change it for asymmetry in a bit, but I just think that'll be okay. And then we could have this one. It's not going to quite match up to there. Yeah, we'll go like that. That one there. They don't have to be 100% even, do they? That's going to come down there, maybe to there. Then we could have that one. Is that going to go in okay? Yeah, that one there. One in the middle to there. There we go. So we've got lots of connections. These guys are going to have to travel a long way. In fact, no, they're not. We're going to finish off this road for them. There we go. So they've got their connection there. Excellent. Okay. Oh, people are coming in already. What are you doing? Delivering fish to fish factory. So even though they're not even working yet, these guys are bringing in fish. So they're coming in from outside. Fair enough. If you're eager to get to work, you may continue. Now, I do want warehouses along here. I love these old brick warehouses. So what I'm going to do is sort of flank these roads here. Oh man, these are going to cost me. What are the cost on these things? 64 a week. Okay, that's next to nothing. So we're going to pop 2 of those on each of these roads where it makes sense. Because in a moment, they're not really going to line up. I'm going to put those in the middle there. And then one for these ones over here. So they've all got their own brick-built warehouses. And then for these, now let's have a think, because these are going to be outputting commercial goods. And they're going to have to be stored here because they're going to be going out in that direction. So let's get a nice big, let's have a look. Some of these are very big, aren't they? Do they fit in there? They do. So we're going to leave a little gap in between and we're going to pop 3 of those in. Excellent. So working backwards, on empty, these are going to be commercial zone goods. So they're going to come out of there, get stored here, if there's nowhere else for them to go. But it also means that for the goods to get into the city, it's going to be these 11 trucks and these warehouses that will take them into the city, not these 13 trucks here. And because we've got such a load of them, I think we'll be okay. So commercial zone, empty commercial zone, empty commercial zone, empty commercial zone. So these are going to be producing fish. Can I store fish in here? Oh. There's not a dedicated fish storage thing, is there, that I'm completely missing here? Oh, I don't think there is. I thought I could store fish in here. But I can't. Oh, darn it. Well, actually, looking at these have got 19. Yeah, 19 trucks. So actually, considering they're only going from here to here, I think that's going to be okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do instead then, is with these warehouses, I'm going to just use them for decoration. And we're just going to use a variety of sizes just to sort of decorate this area down here. That's the plan. There we go. So I'll go for a random assortment of warehouses facing in different directions just to give a little bit of variety to the area. Yep, I think that's looking okay. And then what else could we put in here? I'll tell you what we need to do is to get these poor people water. So let's just get that set up. There we go. So this will be hooking up our final water pipe under the roads where they belong, as City Planner Plays reminds us so often, which I'm happy to do. There we go. So they're all covered in water in the good way, you know, obviously not because I flooded them, which is fine. I'm thinking of power. What's our water availability? Yeah, we're getting a bit low. So I'll tell you what, why don't we pop one of these? That's actually on a road. Why don't we put one of these in here somewhere? I mean, we could just... I mean, there's going to be factories there, isn't there? I don't know whether they pollute, do they? It looks like they will, although it's not sort of spreading. Maybe. Let's just go randomly in the middle there. And then if we need to move them at a later date, we can always do that. Let's come down here and across to there. And then for power... I was thinking, can we sort of make this semi-self-sufficient with the power? Look, they're all going out. Tetley. Oh, Tetley. Oh, my goodness. When am I going to stop getting mixed up? Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea is bringing out the fish to go in the tea bags. I don't know what they're doing there. But I've had a lot of comments about how nuclear power, this was from the Antarctica non-modded city, nuclear power is pretty green. So we may be switching to that. In Antarctica, but I think over here something like the geothermal power plant and or the solar updraft tower. Oh, actually we've got so much power, but yeah, I just want to have something over here that I can just easily connect up to. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to use this little section here is going to be like a separate little power area. Let's have this one. If I went like up there and along here and down there, bit the other way around, could I still fit those in? Oh no, I couldn't, but that's okay, because then what I can do off of that, I mean, the only reason I'm putting these roads up here is just for interest, you know, it's no particular... Where's the middle one? There we go. If I go almost... Oh, do you know what, let's connect that to there, why not? And then we can pop these off of here to... Oh, I could put 3 in if I move these down. Squeeze in a third. No, I can't do it. All right, I'll tell you what. That's going. Oh, it won't let me. Won't let me do it. Okay, well, let's just get this road all the way across to there, and then it'll probably let me do it. Yep, there we go. Let's go like that instead. Let's just barge these up so there's a little bit of space. There we go. So that's going to add a load of power in this area. We'll sort the roads out in a minute, and then we've got some space here as well for any other things. I'll tell you what we could probably do over here is with some trash collection, because these are all going to get super busy. So let's add in opposite that a waste transfer facility. Oh, everyone's getting busy. Everyone's getting busy. Then we're going to add in some of these just for the look again. Let's just grab a few random ones. Do that one there, and then I'm going to move this one up and over. And then I might just add a few more down here as well. There we go, excellent. And I'll sort out what's going to be in all of these warehouses off camera in a moment, because that's going to take a while. Right, I know we've got to set up the fishing routes. Do you know, we should actually do that now, because we're just wasting valuable fish. Well, these are making the fish, aren't they? But they're not making the power. Can we get our power to jump across? So that's all connected. We just need the power to jump across down here. So let us use our tried and tested... now I'm thinking about it. Could we add some fire helicopter depots in this section here? I might just leave this section free, and then we'll come back to it. We're going to grab our earthquake sensor. So I reckon if I can get a couple of these in here. one there, and one there. Hey! That connects all of those up. And then we'll just go one there and one there for now, just to connect those up. Everyone happy? All the electricity we're ever going to need. What are my budget on electricity? That can go down. What's my budget on water? Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. Yep, that's okay. Everyone's happy. So yeah, let's have a look at the old routes on here and get all of these set up. So as we're doing this, actually, I want to keep in mind where they're all heading. So that is all shellfish, 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 and shellfish. So let's get those done first. And we have worked out in the past, haven't we, that there is a perfect route just to get 100%. But as it's actually going over the correct type of fish, I don't know what that would be. So I'm just going to randomly just set some routes up, and we'll probably just go with the flow, I'll be honest. And as long as they actually do get to 100% and it's not too far out, I think we'll be okay. So let's just wait for these to come out. Now they've been all hooked up. There we go. Here comes one now. So let's follow this guy. Oh, I'm not entirely sure we're even going to get up to 100%. Not on this one. No, we need to make that a lot bigger. What about the next one along? Yeah, and obviously this one's shorter because I did these in this order, but he's getting back before this one. Yeah, so I need to make all of these longer. Okay. Oh, here's something I haven't seen before. Low fishing route efficiency. I think the route has got too long. Yeah, he's 100%. He's 100%. Okay. He's 100%. Yeah, so I've just made them far too long, haven't I? And that's why this one's complaining. Okay, next we've got anchovy. This is going to be a bit harder, this one, because we've got less space to work with. But I think as long as we stay within this area as much as possible... Oops, let's try that one again. Let's try it for a third time. What is the problem? Thank you. That, yeah, we should be okay. I mean, what do you reckon? Is that nowhere near the same size as this, is it? It might be the best we're going to get. Hang on, I can put a few more wiggles down here. That is an interesting fishing route. Now we've got to try and get this one working as well. This one is salmon. So that has got to stay on this pink here. Oh, this pink all the way down here. Oh, that's okay. And what's that one there? That's anchovy, which is the main colour. All right, let's get these done. Right, we've got some boats heading back into these. So let's have a look. That's going to get to 100%. This one over here, that's getting there quicker. Yeah, 100% almost there. That's fine. Oh, man, that's going to be close. 94%. Really? I can't have that. 99, 100, perfect. 100. Yes, that's nearly there. So just this little one over here needs a tiny little bit adding on. I can literally probably just do that, and that will solve that. So that's all those okay. This one here, I've no idea which boat. Oh, here it is. It's this one here. 100% already. Oh, man. How far? So this one here. Oh, that got to 100% well before. Oh, that's 100% already. Oh, my goodness. What? Seriously? That's 100% going there and then to there. What? Flipping heck. That's nuts. Okay. I don't need all of this then. And there we go. 100% just before it goes in. Excellent. And this one over here is probably too big as well. Look, yeah, look, you can see they're steaming back once they're full up. Oh man, I was really thinking we were going to need to make these a lot bigger. Let's see how far that one needs to go. Oh, actually, I think it is this corner here. So actually, I'm thinking we're going to take all of that off up to that new guy there. I hope he doesn't disappear. And go round to there. Is he still going? Yeah, he's still going. He's still going. Hopefully he gets enough by the time he gets to here, because the route back is different fish. Don't want to be mixing our fish. Catching salmon. Cruising. Is he going to catch any others? No. Okay. There we go. That'll be perfect. And this one here is probably far too big as well. Look, what are they up to? Oh man, I've overdone it on these ones as well. Okay, let me sort that. And there we go, 100%, not too far off. And then they cruise back to drop off the fish. Okay, yep, I am happy with that. Let's ignore all of these warehouses around here at the moment, because they are probably going to be stacked with dummy goods. Is there a way of putting these down so I don't have to have anything in them? I mean, if I just put empty and commercial goods for all of them, I could just do that. Are we going to start getting trucks coming anyway? I don't know. So let's check out our warehouses, see how they're doing. So they've got fish, they've got fish. I basically want to just keep these stacked with fish constantly. And as we know, there is no in-between place to add fish. Let's just have a look. How are we doing here? Yeah, I want to change something here. I forget that traffic manager's now up there. So dedicated turning lanes, that one coming in, that one going straight over just in case they need to, and those two coming up. Thank you. The same there, and we're going to take off the traffic lights, and we're going to do giveaway there. Don't need dedicated lanes there. That is probably, I don't think it's added traffic lights anywhere else. It probably needs a load of dedicated lane stuff just adding around here. I mean, it isn't backing up, is it? It isn't backing up at all. That one and that one. It's all going okay. I'm pretty pleased, to be honest. Waste transfers working all right. This is going okay. Now, what is this one? Not enough buys for fish. Right. What that is telling me, I'm going to pause the game there, is these 19 trucks have gone out to deliver the fish. They've come around here to deliver the fish to here, I would imagine. If we do that... And some of them have actually gone all the way down here. I bet they've gone off to fish markets. Where are they going? Let's follow it. Oh, they've all gone all the way up there and disappeared. Huh. That is interesting. I bet they have gone to a fish market and then come back again if I have other fish markets in the city. But because all 19 are out, it's now filled up with fish and it's got nowhere to go. So that's what that means. So when it says buyers in inverted commas, it just means trucks to take them somewhere. Now, I was hoping that wasn't going to happen because of all these factories right here. But that one is literally... So what I'm wondering is because we don't have somewhere to store the fish... That's annoying that we're going to end up with all of these making so much fish and only these 4. So it means we either need more factories or some other place to store the fish. Let's engage my brain cells. Oh, I've just reloaded the game and something fishy is going on here. What the heck? Let's just start that up. Is that going to cause a problem? The water has gone. Okay, it's fine. So it turns out that if you wish to add fish to your warehouses, you need to add a mod that enables you to add fish to your warehouses. So we are going to put these down as fish. So what that means is these trucks, there we go, will take the fish to here, and it will be the trucks from the warehouse, which is 11 trucks that will be taking them out over to here. But because we've got so many warehouses, yeah, we're not going to run out of trucks. But I'm going to put these on empty. They will go to these first because they're closer. And we use that other mod, don't we? Let's just jump into our mods here. It is called, if I can scroll down in, it catches my eye, More Effective Transfer Manager. And it will go to warehouses first. I have that option ticked. So let me set all of these to empty and fish. And then hopefully we should be good to go. Oh, how I wish there was some sort of copy and paste function for doing this, because it's just going over and over and over and doing my nuts. Oh, do you know what? I'm also going to... Oh, no, we've got these for goods, haven't we? I was just going to say I was going to put some for goods, but Biffa in the past already thought of that. Excellent. There we go. And I think this is the last couple. Empty and fish, and we're done. Let's just zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. We are all done. We can see all the fish trucks. Look at them. Loads and loads of them. All coming down here, which is brilliant. Is there some sort of weird stop sign thing going on here? Yeah, you give way and you keep going. You give way. I want all these side roads to give way. Yeah, you give way, because that's the main way out. And then you, and then you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Just to keep this inner ring going. That's what we want. And I'm hoping that with this sort of one-way system we've got going on here, this is far too close to the junction. I'm going to move that over there. There we go. That's much better. Why are they stopping? Is it because of... do you know what it is? I know what it is. It's going to be these nodes are a little bit too close together. So I'm going to say, don't stop when you get there. Don't stop when you get there. Don't stop when you get there. And just keep these going. These guys can wait. Or, do you know what? As that's off, I'm going to delete that. That one's gone. Because these work better because they're off a side road out of the way. And then hopefully that is everything working as it should do. So what I would like from you lovely people out there watching is some ideas for decoration. Because we've got a lot of warehouses, which is what I'd expect. What other sort of things would you expect to see on an island like this? Let me know in the comments below. Look at all these lovely fish trucks. They're all heading out. I'm hoping, let's just pause a sec, that these ones here, see, they're actually exporting fish. We are making so much fish. See, ideally, I want just these all filled with fish. Ready for the... Do you know what? I'm going to just slightly change some of this. I think I'm just changing what I'm doing. I'm going to say some of these along here to be filled. Just a few, not all of them, because I don't want them... Because what's going to happen, first of all, is we're going to suddenly now put a calling. Cannot be imported. Oh, okay, fish. Cannot be imported. That's fine. Didn't want a million trucks coming in from outside the city. And then hopefully that's just going to keep so much available to keep these going. And let's check how much money our fishy business is making for us. Well, as you know, it does go up and down. A minute ago, that was at 10,000. Let's just speed the game up a minute and see whether that changes. Got a lot of expenses. I'll come back to that. Look, even these ones we put as empty are filling up. I mean, this only holds 43 tons, but look, that's a fill, 100 tons, 100 tons. They are filling up so quick. I mean, I really think we could have more fish factories in here. I am going to add more fish factories in here. You can probably see where that sentence was going. Let's see what we can do. Why not? Let's fill up this thing with fish factories. That is not enough room to fit another one in there. That's a shame. I don't want to make those places too big. And let's just really ramp this thing up and see how much money we can make. Oh, and before it's mentioned, we are going to pop in a little fireman's... Let's have a look. If I pop this over here... let's pop it... Yeah, let's pop it there. So, no, we're going to do it here so it can get to anywhere that it needs to go. And we'll also pop in a little police next to it as well. I don't really want it on that junction. Yeah, we'll go there. And then a clinic just to get the land value up. That's going to go around here. I think that should be fine. Here we go. The money from the fishy business is going up. 9,000 a week, 8,000 a week. I mean, we're up to plus 30. What's that? 37,000 a week. Wow. Overall in our city. But yeah, the fishy business is getting over, I've seen it, almost up to 11,000 a week. That is just nuts. So I've just added up all the people that are in these queues, and it's over 4,000 already. Look at that. Whoa, my goodness me. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in New Tealand and we've got a lot to do today, so let's dive straight in. So a couple of episodes ago, we built this Japanese-inspired area here. I also put a few Chinese assets in there as well, and thank you everybody for your support. You've all said it just looks great and it all goes together well. I'm pleased. First time I've ever tried to do something like this, and I like the pop of colour. I think it looks fantastic. The names were coming in thick and fast for this area, but the main name that had been chosen is, and we don't have a zone over here, do we? So, oh yeah, we do. Let's bring this all the way out to take in everything this side. Zip of the railway line. We've got Oak Transit Hub name there at the moment. Oh, flipping heck. Autosave sip of tea already. We barely started game. There we go. And the name that was chosen by literally everybody was Little Tokyo. So instead of Tokyo, Tokyo. So let's pop that in. And with a capital T. There we go. Excellent. Great idea for a name for this area. And then also over here where we built our big-brained IT area. We hadn't actually got a name for that at the time. But the best name that came in that I liked was IT. There we go. And that was by Cake Boy RIP, so thank you for your suggestion. So in the last episode, we built this huge fishing area to deal with all the lack of goods pop-ups that we had over here. Ooh. Are we getting a power problem? We are getting a power problem. Let's very momentarily get distracted and see what's going on there. We've got absolutely tons of power available. What is going on with the auto set? Look, it's doing it again. It's set for every 20 minutes and it's done it again. Is there something fishy going on here? I really don't know. Anyway, is there a fire somewhere that's causing all of that to... Let's empty that out. There's not a fire over here in our power area. No, that's okay. There doesn't seem to be any fires anywhere in our city. So why is that a problem? Is it once again just a distance thing? Do you know what? I think it might be. And what I'm going to do is we're making some power over here. Is I might just try and connect this up with the mainland. If I can just run this down this main road here for now. And I think that might just help us with our problem. I'm just trying to get to connect over here in the best way possible without messing everything up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to bring it straight through the countryside and hook up to there. And I'm hoping that as that's a bit nearer, that's possibly solved the problem. I'm sure there was a fire somewhere that was causing the issue. Anyway. So we are still getting a few pop-ups. I mean, these are complaining about a lack of goods. That is a long way away. What we can do to help with that is we can add in, let's go to our fish again, is the fish market, because that will sell things directly to the customers, and we can pop those around here. Actually, do you know what? Reading that correctly, of course, no, it doesn't process them into goods. That would be the fish factory. That would sell them direct to consumers. So on one hand, that might fulfill their goods needs, but then on the other hand, that's not going to help these things here. So what I'm actually going to do, so I'm going to scrap that idea. I'm just going to put in here a little warehouse with some goods in. So now we just need to find a little place for that. Maybe here in amongst the shops, if we can find a small one. I think one of these are quite small. This one here, there we go. We can anarchy that in. In fact, I'm going to take out this office block over here. There we go. Excellent. We're going to put that on field, and we're going to put that on commercial zone goods. So they will be bought in and hopefully help to alleviate that problem there. Some buildings are leaving because of without the goods, which is a shame. On no problem at all. Yeah, we've got a couple around here that are complaining. What about these ones down here? Yeah, these are okay, because then if we go back over here to our fishing island, Fisherman's Island, haven't had any name suggestions for this yet. I've made a couple of changes, which I'm not sure are actually helping. We've got this little roundabout here to try and help these people keep going. And what I'm going to do is actually do that, because not many people come around the back. I just want these to keep on moving. Yeah, I think that'll be better. And then we've got this little connection here, which is getting super, super busy because we've got our waste transfer. We've got these holding all of our fish in here as well. So I'm going to upgrade this road to a 4-lane road. This one here, I think, is the one I want. There we go. Just to give a bit more access, we'll get dedicated turning lanes. We'll get all the good stuff. Yeah, and I think just on here as well, we're going to put some asymmetric roads in. Let's grab that one. So asymmetric going into the junction. Even though, actually, do you know, it could be this one would be better. Now we've got 3 ways to go coming in. Yeah, I think that would be better. And then if we just do dedicated turning lanes on all of that, there we go. So technically, like, nobody should have to stop. Although you're giving way. I'm going to make you... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And that will just keep going through. And I think that'll be okay. And considering the amount of traffic that we're producing on here, or the amount of vehicles, I should say, with all of this going on, this little bit of traffic is not too shabby, I have to say. Yeah, some of these are coming around here. We could make them... I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's going to do right-hand turn here only. Not that one, that one. There we go. You're going to have to turn around. Excellent. So everybody else can come up round here and do that. But all of these factories are filled with fish. Now, I saw a few... Actually, I was going to say I saw a few comments. I didn't because the video hasn't released yet. I saw a few comments on Discord when I mentioned that I was using the mod to add fish to these brick warehouses. And apparently, sometimes it might not work. And you can see that all of these are filled up with fish. So that part of it works. But the trucks going out to deliver the fish doesn't always work. But if we have a look at this, look, owner shellfish. Oh, that's coming from the fishing harbour. Let's see if we can actually find a truck that's taking fish out from a warehouse to a factory. There we go. Look, we've got warehouse 2 is exporting fish. So fish will leave the warehouses, which is good. But it's keeping everything humming along nicely. And our money, I don't know whether you've spotted it at all during this starting part of the video, but we were up to plus 60,000 at one point prior to recording, and our fishy business was up to almost 15 to 18,000 profit. I mean, it has just been going nuts. I love it. So then if we move away from this area back onto the island here, look, we can see this little semi sort of highway road is super busy, which is great. So I'm just wondering whether we can add other access. No, I think they'll be okay. And we've managed to get away with not having any rail on there for the cargo, which is great. This little roundabout, it is working okay. But I would like to just change that. And I would also like to... which one of these? No parking. It's just upgrade these. There we go, like that. And then we just need to do this again. Control Shift left click. So giveaway signs, dedicated lanes. This one isn't going anywhere. We'll come back to that. Right. And moving on back down here to our IT area. I mentioned about the monorail. So we put the monorail in over here, didn't we? Coming through Little Tokyo from one end to the other. And people are using that. And then I was going to connect it up over here, but then I built all of this other stuff and got it all in the way. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do here. The majority of you said, don't put it down this road and mess all of this up. Bring it sort of around the coast and up over the top. And I'm just wondering whether we could do a little bit of maneuvering with what we've got here. Wish I'd put a little bit thought into what I was doing. I want a bit of a strip through here. See, this isn't going to move. Let's just use the move it mod a minute. How far could this go over without it looking weird? I'll get rid of all of these props and things. So that building could literally go... Oh, there we go. It's got rid of the props automatically. That could literally go up there. That's sort of taking up a car parking space. And that's okay. And then could we squeak out the back of here just a basic monorail line? So this one here. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Oh, so that's going to go over the top. Actually, if I anarchied that on. So I could do that. And that isn't even taking up any parking spaces. That would be okay. And then we could sort of... If I turn anarchy off... Bring that sort of round here. And then just basically try and get across here. Because on the other side, I upgraded this road here. So we've got the monorail that goes through there with the trees either side, and then we'll sort of finish that down there. So I'm just thinking, where can we go? You know what? I think that looks okay. Let's just hook up this power again. Our temporary power line that we've got down here. I deleted that. Yeah, we'll just put that across there and not worry about it. Yeah, there we go. So that swings off there, comes past the trees, goes up and down a bit. I'll try and sort of flatten that out. Up and over the highway, scooches down. It probably doesn't need to go that low, actually. So what we might just do there is yeah, that seems better. That's high enough for the road. And then what we could do then is let's try this. If we go in here and grab set slope mode, and I'm going to say from here down to sort of over here, and see whether, let's just press enter, that is at a height that makes sense. So that's definitely okay over there. That's definitely okay over there. And I think that's definitely okay down here. Oh, man, we've done it. We have done it. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is from here, that actually select it. There we go. I'm not sure that. Yeah, it's white. So I think it was down to here. Yeah, look at that. Biffa makes funny noises. Yeah, okay, that looks good to me. Excellent. And then I'm just going to do that and hope nobody gets electrified as they're going through. It's actually going under the monorail. No complaints from you people. It is perfect. Okay, let's just start the game up again. And then this road over here, we can just continue to upgrade. How far down do I want this to go? Because we're going to have to put one of these up against the road, aren't we? Does that look okay there? With the trees? No, we'll remove the trees. So we'll go for a bog standard road. One of these. To you with, what's that? A bit of grass? This one. Nope, that's not a bit of grass. Bit of grass. Yep, there we go. And then that one. And then we'll probably be able to connect these two. I don't know. I mean, the one on the road just seems too big. That one, it's just too big a road. Hang on, let's just try it. So if I pop that on there, you're not going to snap to that? What's wrong with snapping to that? You got some sort of problem with snapping to my roads? Nothing to do with that, is it? Yeah, it doesn't want to snap to the end of that. Okay, we snap to the end of this one. So you might have to just move a few trees around. Yeah, it does get a bit fat, doesn't it? But then this is quite large as well. So maybe we can sort of make that work. I think that's okay. I think that fits in okay. We've got to go from sort of 4-lane down to 2-lane at some point anyway. So why not there? And I think that goes in nicely. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to take this. Let's pop that back on. Let's pause the game because everyone's going to get confused. We're going to drag that stop all the way over to there. There we go. Done. And then we're going to add some stops back into here. So if we click that one and click that one, that should be good. Is there any monorails coming down here? Yeah, there's one. Let's catch him up. I saw the comment telling me that these only hold 90, whereas the other ones hold 180, which is fine. Goodness me, there are a load of people over here. I had absolutely no idea. I came out of that view. I wanted to be in that view. Can I click you? Line details, click on that one, and we can see where they're going because we've got the commuter destination mod. So they're basically going from there to all the way down here, and some are going to the IT station as well. But anyway, that shows us 77. Where are they all going? Yep, they're all going around there. None there yet because we only just put those stops in. And then coming back the other way, 44 to 213. Yeah, so we definitely need to add more monorail into there. This one, yeah, so that's Oak to MPA. Yeah, so it's not Oak to MPA anymore. It's now NPA to IT. So we just put IT to NPA. We've got... No, that's not the right one, is it? Yeah, that is the right one. I don't know why. It's got 5 vehicles on it. I thought it only had 2, but you can see, look, it's got 5 on here. I'm just blind. But most of them are filled up. So I'm going to put another 3 on there. We'll get that up to 8. And then hopefully that will be okay. This guy just needs some power. How far away is he? He's close enough that we can do our sneaky little thing. I like these boxes. Makes them look like they're little power distribution nodes hidden in the trees for powering our beautiful builds. Excellent, excellent. Let's enjoy this route. There we go. So that was a lovely little view there, wasn't it? Let's see how the line is doing. Yeah, there we go. Plenty. That's fine. I don't mind having a couple empty because we're bound to get more people as time goes on. What I did notice was the amount of people queuing down here for the trains. Look at this. They are absolutely loving wherever these trains are going. Intercity train. So people getting in and out of the city. So let's just have a look. I want to just wait for a train to come along here so I can... Where have all the trains got? See, this is why there's so many people queuing. Have we got a problem with trains? Are they just all disappearing completely? What? Okay, there's no trains on the line going that way. Let's go back the other way. Okay, we'll do it this way instead. We'll look at our train lines. That'll be easy. Yeah, there is. Look, there's a yellow train line that comes through here, but there's hardly any trains actually. I just can't see them at all on no problem at all. Let's have a look in here. So that'll be this line here. 11 vehicles. Where are my 11 vehicles? Oh, mama. I know what that's telling me. Darn it! We have a train backup. Oh, how I love train problems. I'm just following these trains here. These ones are trying to get out here. Then they're going round here. Then they're clogging up here. And it's basically all of this queue going up this way, then going into the tunnel. Let's just double check. I'm following on the right side. Yep, there we go. And then they're all queuing up through here. Queuing up through there, then they're queuing up down here. Is there an outside? See, that isn't even connected up. What is going on here? So you are trying to go up here. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to come in. Well, you can probably move in, can't you? But you can't because of this one. Okay. And then these going up round here are all, are all messed up because they can't go in anywhere. We don't have a bypass here, which might be a good idea just to add in now that I've spotted it. Where the heck are we? I've completely lost where we are. Primrose Hills. Oh, yeah, we're right over here on the other side of the islands that we've made. Okay. Man, haven't we got distracted from what we were doing originally. Let us just pop in. Or can I fit a bypass through here? I think if we're really clever, we might be able to just something like that. So anybody that doesn't want to get in there, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to make this a teensy, little bit longer. We're going to go up to there. And then we're going to curve it in like that. And I think that's near enough that we can live with that. Let's just sort out the power. There we go. That goes back out again. Okay, that's not going to solve the problem because these are all backing up on the right-hand side. They can't go anywhere. These are my lines, aren't they? Yeah, Primrose Line. Oh, there's so many cargo trains. Ah, right. So which way are you trying to go? You're trying to go up here. You're going up here, but you're actually blocking. I do need some tea to try and work this out. So yet again, these stupid flipping train AI things. Because then he can't come across. So this one basically just wants to come up here, but can't because of this one. We're going to end up going in the big loop in a minute. Back to where we started. This is a big bypass for this. But basically, yeah, this. Look, these are trying to get in. But they can't get in because these are trying to get out. They're trying to get out. And they can't all get out because of all the stuff that we saw before, which then blocks this up. So it's this guy here. I mean, he's not the sole cause of the entire problem because then this one's going to go in and it's going to happen again. Let's just speed the game up. Yeah. So at some point we're going to have to completely redo the train line again and just have an internal and an external line because basically these trains over here, we just take a look at a few of these. This one here, taking goods to Rock Valley. That is like an imaginary outside city. To Los Palmas. To Springwood. What's this one? Vermont. Ports. Westwood. Oh, they're all like external flipping train things. So we're making so many goods in our city that we can send them outside the city, which is great to make money, but it means then we're getting a breakdown of everything within our city. So I don't think that's something I'm going to do today. I'm hoping if I just let this run a little bit more. Oh, you probably didn't notice. I just moved this over a bit just to try and help things get moving. I'm just going to leave it for a while, see if it sort of fixes itself. Okay, left it running for not very long actually, and had to delete just one or two trains that had sort of come blocked in a weird place. So I just want to check. Let's just grab this one here and look at our line details. So we've got a lot of people at these stops here that want to go to places. So this one here. And as we have the commuter destination mod, so the people that are queuing up for that yellow line are basically heading all the way over here onto No Problem At All, Orlando Heights, Alien Rock Park area. That is a lot of people moving over there. Okay. Let's look at the next stop. So 86 people there, not too many. 132 at this one. And they're wanting to go sort of over this area, back to over here and all over the place. Okay, 417 at this one, which is where we first started off looking. So we can see most of those actually. Yeah, look, they're not coming over. So they're here, but they're not wanting to get up and down this load of islands. They all want to come over to this side of the city. Okay. And then we're back round to where we started again. So I'm just wondering whether we could do something else to try and get people from the No Problem At All train station hub thing, NPA, over here to the main area. Now, I mean, we do have, oh man, we've got ferries and all that sort of thing hooked up, but that isn't always the best one. I mean, look where they want to get over there. So the one thing that we could add that goes from one side to the other here reasonably easily is a metro. And we're sort of getting to that point in the city where just putting everything above ground isn't always going to work. So trying to do everything with trains in this pre-built train network. I'll tell you what, the next time I do a modded map, it's not going to have all the roads and the rails all pre-built like this. It was nice, but you know, I don't want to rip them all out and redo them and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is, if we can get... Let's have a look at our metro that we've got in here. So we do have a metro stop there, which does bring people up over here and, of course, connects to our Tarantula... there it is, Tarantula Terminal, whatever we name that. So could we continue this metro line on this side? Because we've got the above ground metro here, but keep this underground metro line going. And if that just came straight across the water and curved into here. So, yeah, this that we set up. Well, that's the topographical. Yeah, the TKO stop there, little TKO, and then bring it over to here as well. NPA. I think that would be quite good. Let's start here and work backwards. So let's see where we can squeeze this in. And I think this will be a very good way of doing this. To really, you know, we've looked at where our major traffic points are coming from. And to do something about that. I'm just thinking we've got these rocks along here. So I don't really want to build it into the rocks. Ooh, look at that little spot there. Oh, look at that. If I turn Anarchy off, it won't go in. If I put Anarchy on, I don't think it's destroying anything. It's just underneath that monorail. That's why we needed Anarchy. But that's okay, like that. Excellent. Right, that is going to go there. Whoop. And then it's going to come all the way to here. So where would be a good spot? Man, we're getting so much transport in this area. Over here. I really want it sort of in the middle here would be good. Or even just here next to this car park. Although a lot of cars are going to start coming out onto the side roads. That is the only problem. I mean, we're going to end up heading across the water anyway. So having it... Lost where I am. Having it right here, opposite all of this stuff that's going on, I think we'll be okay. We'll lose a few trees and bushes there, but that's not too bad. Then that's going to come up here and connect to that. Right, let us get these. Want that on tunnel mode. Let's get these connected up. Oh, look at that. That swings round perfectly from there to there. Yep, excellent. And then this one here. Where are we going to? Up there. So let's just... There it is. Right there. So I want to try and get this as straight... Not as straight as possible, but get it lined up. So it's a reasonably straight route. Now, so now I'm thinking, do we continue some of these lines here that already come into here further down? So let's just have a look at what we've got. Metro lines. Okay, so we've got Glass to T-Box. That's the above ground one. T to Maple. So we've got one that starts here. Let's just turn all of these off. And all the names jumped out of the way. Okay, let's just follow these again. So this one's the above ground one. That one is this blue one. So where does that go? Okay, so that stops there, which I think is actually... T to Maple is doing the exact same route. So we don't need Metro line number 9. And I think I remember seeing a load of comments about that as well. So we're going to delete that one. There's only 14 people used it anyway. So that's fine. So I think T to Maple is going to extend. Because then that is coming from Tarantula. Yeah, that's fine. So let us... Oh, forgot to turn it on again. Let's go back into here. There we go. So we got that one on. So what I'm going to do is just pause the game so we don't cause any problems. I'm going to drag that. So I'm holding left click, using my middle mouse button to come out. That is going to come all the way over to here. There we go. And then in the middle of these, we're going to add more stops. So we're going to click there. So there and on the way back. Then that's going to come all the way up here. And then there and on the way back as well. Did that actually add the stop in? Cannot find path. What? Oh, darn it. You can find path because it is flipping going there. All right, hang on. I'll let this run for a sec. Yeah, so that one's okay. Why is this one saying no path even when... Oh, there we go. Look, if I drag it over there, it does it. There we go. Okay, a little oddity. Excellent. So that is now going to stop there and stop at all of these on the way. I just want to check. So that one there, right opposite the big stadium. This one here opposite this big high density area in Elizabeth Square. All the way up into Tarantula Station. Excellent. So let's just check how many people. So that was T to Maple. So 173 at the moment. So this is right at the far end. So that's this one. This is what I want. So nothing there, 14 there, and then 16, 31, 37. Then it's going back the other way. Yep, okay, so I want to keep an eye on that, and then we can always add more metro. More metro. Yeah, more metro. That's why I was going to change it to tram. Oh, my brain today. More vehicles anyway, if we need it. So I'm going to let that run for a bit, see how it goes, and hopefully we'll end up attracting some of the people away from the extremely overloaded trains. I've just been following what's been going on here. So over at NPA, on one side of the stop, none. On the other side, one. But then we come to over here. Hang on, let's go this way. So that's, oh, and it's now 91 on one side. And then 451 over here in Little Tokyo. So that is 451 people that would have found other ways to get around. There we go. They're absolutely flying through here, which is just brilliant. And then the other side, we need to go up there to Tarantula Station. There we go. 448. And then back down the other side. So 81 there. 145 there. Back to the glass one. 662. So this is heading down to this island, which is fantastic. And then this side too, and then we go back up the other way again to get 495. So to me, that 500, this 495 here, nearly 500, and that 600 and whatever it was up here. Let's go up and back down the other side again. 506. Okay, whatever it was. 660. There we go. That is trying to get from here to here and back again. So that is a lot of people that we're now taking off of this yellow one. Which, have a look at these line details. Yeah, look, these numbers have dropped significantly. And I would say we could now probably drop down the amount of trains that are on this line, which is only going to help. Look, some of these have got 8, 22, 60. Well, good grief. Let's drop that down by a couple. What about this one here? Yeah, there's still quite a lot waiting there. But anyway, that's definitely helped with that problem. So I think now that we're starting to get metro over in this side, I'm just wondering whether we could continue this metro down by our hubs at least. So could we bring it from no problem at all over towards Teesney World? We've got a lot of people here that I'm sure would love to get on a metro, which is again going to help with our travelling. Let's have a look. Yeah, I want it along here somewhere where it's flat. Right next to this car park. That's a tree that's built into the car park, so that's going to be a problem. I think these have been spread out like that. What I'm going to do is pop it right there. We're going to get rid of... Whoops, there we go. We're going to get rid of that building. Just turn off anarchy. Yeah, so we know that's okay. So we're going to go to there. And then I'm thinking we've got this little hub here. I'd like to get one in here as well. And I could just put that on the front. If I anarchy that in, that would be perfect. How would that do? So that's, people will get out of that and into their cars straight onto the main road, which I really want to try and avoid. This bit down here is so close that people could walk. That could be the spot. If that could go in there. If I anarchy that, yeah, that's below ground, not caused any problems. And that fits in nicely with the little park thing we've got going on. That's fine. And then let's have a look. What have we got further along here? Of course, we've got our zoo. We've got Alien Rock Park, which people are going to want to visit. So I would definitely say, I'm just sort of looking overhead. So there's a lot of people. And we've got the monorail, so that's going to get the people sort of on the island from one end to the other. But from off the island, yeah, I definitely think somewhere down here by the zoo would be great. We've got this little car park here. I'll tell you what, we're going to bypass all of this. This is going to be like a fast shuttle, as the word was I was looking before. And then we're going to come across to over here. So I'm thinking maybe there. And yes, this is coming off of the main road. No, we're going to go there. We're going to go there. And then up to here. And then it can always go across over there at some point. So where could we fit one in here? I want it in the middle. I mean, all of this is pretty well connected. Lots of rows, lots of walking space. So I think just up here somewhere would be good. If I could just pop that. Can't I go here against there? I want to go there, like that. Slope too steep. Oh, what is it that's making that too steep? If I take that and lift that up to be the same height as that. Nope, made no difference at all. This goes down quite a lot. Okay, let's lift that up. And just see whether that helps. Nope. Do you know what? I'm just going to use the move it mod. There's no reason why it can't go there. We're going to pop it right there. It's all okay, isn't it? All below ground. Yep, I think that looks perfectly fine. Let's just nudge that right up to that corner there. Excellent. So So that's going to connect to there, and then we haven't built down here yet. So let's just hook these things up. I'm wondering, this is just such a long run from there to there, whether to add another one in here. It just seems a bit silly not to, because there's so many high-rise buildings in here. And there's this spot here that's sort of got a bit empty. So I'm going to add one in. Why not? Why not? Let's give them more options. There we go. And then I think I'm just going to continue this line that we've got. I've completely lost it now. There it is. This one here. And we're just going to continue this line all the way to the end. Oh, I can't because I didn't connect those two up. No, pop it back. Oh, phew, I thought I'd broken it then. We need to connect these two up, don't we? I hope this is all okay. I've accidentally had node snapping turned off. Darn it. Well, we're going to find out once I try and drag that stop to the end. There we go. What a mistake to make it. Let's grab that. So we're going to zoom out, hold in left click, hold in left click. Will it go in? Yay! There we go. And now we can go along and just add a load of stops on here. There we go. And I think that's the one I took it from. No, it's this next one. That was it. That one there. This one is along here. Yeah, here we go. This is the one. Add the stops in. There we go. Excellent. And then everything else is okay. Nice. So let me get that running. And I just wanted to check. Let's go back to this view. Check that access is okay for everybody. So access here is fine. There we go. Look, people are using it already. They can come over the top, get off the buses, go there. No problem at all. Pun intended. Then if we follow it along... yeah, this was the next one over here by Cities New World. Yeah, I was right. So that is right there, which is fantastic. We could just decorate this a tiny touch. There we go. That's fine. Yep, so they've got plenty of access there. That's okay. Following it along over here. Access is no problem there. Right by the bus, the train, everything. Over here, I mean, people are already queuing up, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, let's add a few trees around here too. And that will sort of help buffer any noise. I mean, it's all underground anyway, but I just think it looks nice when you sort of do that. Yeah, why not? People queuing up there already. And then over here, a bit of a dip underground there, but that's fine. Under the water, I mean. And then over here... this is a bit sort of out on a limb, isn't it? Have we got anything being built here? No, we haven't. So how about we just... we've got to be careful of these rocks that we've got here. Don't want those disappearing, do we? Oh, no, we don't. So let's just put in some offices just around here. And I think we'll just leave that as it is. Look, people are happily crossing over the street, coming over here to use it. Excellent. And then that's it. We've got the end over here, which is doing well. Wow, there's so many people using this line. It is absolutely nuts. So no problem. Hibiscus tea transfer. There's like another 401 there. 502. 11. So going up to here. 1,825 are coming from here. And then down the other way, 256. So all of these people want to head... Oh, 940. Want to head over down here. And as we get to this end... These are the new ones we put in. Oh my goodness. That is just nuts. I am going to just put this on... well, I was going to say the maximum. It's got 15. We have 64. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Have we got our budget up on our... Oh, we have. On our metro. Yeah, I might have to look at that another time. Let us... here we go. 15... I mean, 20, another 5 to try and keep up with that. But that is just unbelievable. So many people. So I've just added up all the people that are in these queues, because this is the amount of people that are actually traveling. This is the amount of people actually waiting. And it's over 4,000 already. And already, I'm looking down here and these numbers have gone up. Wow. I'm just wondering how high this is going to get and how many more metros we need to add to pick all the people up. Oh my goodness me. Okay, I'm doing an experiment here, seeing how many vehicles we can get, how many metros we can get on here before it all blocks up, but we can actually grab all these people. We're up to 40 and this end's okay. This end is okay. It's this middle bit here. I think this one is Tarantula Station. No, it's the Glassbox Station. Anyway, one of them was. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think it was this one here is Tarantula Station. Yes, that's actually gone down. That was like 1,000. So let me add a few more. And once it's all... Look at that. Whoa, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. I'll be back with you in a sec. Well, we're on the maximum amount of vehicles, the maximum percentage, plus the extra increase in our budget panel. You can see when I added a load of... Look, you can see when I added 10, because they're all bunched up. They're taking ages to spread out. So that was one group there, and then this was another load of 10. They're just about spreading out. I'm going to see how it goes, whether just having this many on one line is even a good idea and going to work at all. But I want this number here. This is the biggest, largest stop that's left, which actually, funnily enough, isn't Tarantula Station. So I'll keep this running and I will report back. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game here just to show you some facts and figures on the screen. So have a look at what you can see. Tell me what you can see. So first of all, these are just taking flipping ages to spread out. They will get there. Some of these other ones have spread out. We've still got some big stops. 926, that's the glass box one. But they're getting there. The amount of people that we've got a week is up to 1,565. That is rising. But look how much money we're making. Our weekly income, 139,000. I'm nearly 140,000. Now, you might be saying, oh, I know what that is, Biffa. That's because you're making so much money on your mass transit. I'm not making any money on my mass transit because I've got free transport around my city. I mean, I get income on planes. That is something you don't control, and taxes. But monorail, whatever this is, I don't think I do any of those. Buses, I've got income of 15 somewhere. One guy has just decided he's going to pay whatever I say. But trains, I think you get a little bit from people from the outside. I don't know. That's like a glitch. But everything else is zero. We've got free public transport everywhere. And I'm still making, this is up to nearly 140,000. I'm trying to sort of figure out where it's come from. It's sort of hard to tell because when you get these breakdown of figures, it's these massive figures, but that's like expenses minus that. I don't know what the difference is. Fishing is on a downer at the moment. Industry's on an up. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's some of this other stuff here. Oh, public transportation. Tourism. Does this, let's go back to here. Does that count free public transport for all citizens? So does that mean that people from the outside of the city that are coming in, tourists, as they're also called, are coming in more because of what we're doing and are paying more? And that's maybe where it's all coming from. I mean, that's still not 162,000. Wow, that is just nuts. I mean, I'm going to just leave that go myself and find out. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have to finish that episode there because it's taken so long for these metros to spread out. But there you go. Did you enjoy that episode? I bet you did. Leave a like if you did. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. And I will see you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.